Oh, so let's move on to the next character, which is Mo, Mo, Mo. You see what it means? It's pronounced Mo. And after, when we're done with this, you get to hear some of Anne pronouncing it as well. But before we do that, this is Mao, so it's easy to understand, or it's easy to remember, I should say, because Mao is almost a sound that the cats make when they meow. Mao and meow, you see, they sound very, very similar indeed. Okay, so on the left part now, what's interesting is if we just break down this character a tiny little bit here, we see, first we see the animal part on the left there, animal, and then on the right part, we see two different things. One thing is actually grass. Here we go. This means grass. So it's basically someone hiding. Sorry, it's basically a grass, and it looks like this cat here is hiding somewhere in the grass, almost. And then the next part is, and the grass, by the way, will be very, very important. Sorry, before I move on, I should just give you an example of that. We've actually already seen it if you haven't realized it already. In Yingguo, as in England, we see the, let me just put that down here so I can highlight it a little bit more. In this part, we see Yingguo, we see grass over there actually. And that is just the first of many examples. Now we can move on to the bottom part, which is like this, Tian, and this means field. We won't focus on its pronunciation. It'll be used later on. It'll just mean field. If you say Tian, it'll just mean fields in general. But again, you will see the pronunciation in the vocab list. But for now, I just want you to focus on the character as it is. Okay, so for now, you can just remember. You can either remember the character as it is. Just go, oh, this. I remember the left part is animal, so this is probably the cat. It almost looks like it's a cat hiding there with his eyes, and he's got the rest of his body. That's the field character. Or you can do yourself an even bigger favor for the future, and remember that this is grass and field as well, because that will help you later on. I don't think that's very difficult to remember. Wonderful. Now you are done. You've been very obedient. You've been a very good student, and you can listen to Anne now. Similar here, we can say 小猫 instead of 小狗. 小狗 would be a small dog, so it's a puppy. If it's a small cat, then it's a kitten. And in Chinese, we don't make it complicated. I hope you still remember machete. In English, we have a new word for it. In Chinese, we just say big knife. In here, kitten is a small cat, simply. 小猫, 小猫. And a puppy is a 小狗, a small dog. 小猫